guys, it's Jessica from Peace Love Books, and today I'm here with a recommendation video for some groveling romances, meaning that the hero in these books absolutely has to grovel. And I know that some of my friends have done this video, so go ahead and check out all the videos that people have done. I will link some of them down below. And I just love a good grovel because I love it when the guy has to work hard and make up for what he did to hurt the heroine, and it's just so good. Now, sometimes it is because of miscommunication and the heroine freaks out and runs away, but the hero is like, I messed up. I caused this, so I'm gonna fix it, and I love it. There are some authors that do grovel really well and write a lot of grovel in their romances, and I will say I had a hard time putting this list together because I don't have the best memory when it comes to like specific scenes in romances, so a lot of times the groveling does come near the end, and I'm like, wait, but what did the hero actually have to do to win her back? So a lot of these are ones I've recently read, and I'm very excited to chat about them. A lot of my friends have done this video, like I said, and have completely different books than me, so definitely check their videos out when I'm done. But I will go ahead and get to all of them. So the first one actually inspired this video because I just finished it, and I'm probably going to talk about it in another video in a couple weeks because it's Power by Cassandra Robbins. This book is a mom's fiance romance, and now the mom's not a good person, so I don't really feel bad that the heroine ends up falling for her mom's fiance. She is in college, she comes home, and her mom like doesn't even remember she's coming home, and it's not really a romantic relationship between the hero and the mom. They're just there because they have a physical relationship, and it's like time for him to finally get married, and the mom is just a social climber. Like, she wants to continuously be the best. She's very ambitious, but she's not a good person. She actually slept with her daughter's boyfriend in high school and like pursued her daughter's boyfriend, and so the daughter literally said she has to pick her boyfriends for people her mom won't like because her mom will go after them. So her mom's a horrible person, but she has an instant connection with this hero, and something happens where the hero literally just like does not care about his life. He is like, I don't care about my job, I don't care about anything that I have going on, I don't care about my priorities, you're my number one priority. And he does things, and like a lot of groveling romances are with billionaires, and they just throw their money at whatever, and they're like, I will literally buy you the world. And I love that, so that's what this one has. I love it, and even though it's like a little over the top and ridiculous, it was just exactly what I needed at the time. It was definitely spicy, and it was just a fun time. Like, I really liked it, so check this book out if you want groveling as well, because the heroine feels betrayed by him by something, and she's like, I never want to speak to you again, and she leaves, and then he takes his time and wins her back, and it was so fun. I really enjoyed it. The one author I feel like has a ton of groveling in her romances is Anna Huang, and I did give Twisted Love, I think, 3.5 stars. This one I thought she made him grovel too much. Like, she made him wait for her for, I want to say, like a year, and I was like, just forgive him already. He is being so nice to you. He follows her around, but not like in a creepy way, but in a I'm gonna win you back kind of way, and I thought it went on for way too long. So that's why I'm not specifically recommending this one, but like many of her books in the series do have groveling in them. But the one that I really enjoyed was King of Wrath, because he did betray her, and he betrayed her though like before he fell in love with her, but never told her about it, and then she figures it out, and she's like, oh, what the heck. So it is a marriage of convenience. They're betrothed because her parents set it up with him. He is a billionaire, super wealthy, and her parents, I think, are like in the jewel industry, I think. I don't remember, but she agrees that she's going to be engaged to him, but she doesn't really want to, and they live together. And then the groveling in here I really enjoyed, because they start falling for each other, and they like agree that they're falling for each other, and he is just like this very grumpy billionaire, but then he starts falling for her, and then he's like, well, shoot, now do I like keep on doing what I said I was gonna do that was betraying her? And he doesn't know because now he loves her, and then she figures it out before he can decide, and he has to grovel. So I really like this one. I really do like it also when they betray them like before they fell in love, and then they have to make up for that because now they really love them. It's so good. Okay, so these next three I know I talk about a lot, but they do have really good grovel in them. So if you have not read it yet, it does have cheating in it. Please know that. Somebody already yelled at me on Instagram, and I'm like, but I always preface saying it has cheating. That is Forget Me Not by Kiwi Tyler. He cheated on her. Now he has amnesia, and he really has to make it up to her because he does remember at some point. So I really love this, and he feels like he's groveling though for something he doesn't remember doing that he is so horrified that he did, and he's determined to win her back. And so in this one, they are going through something really hard as a married couple. She ends up losing a child and he cheats, and she figures it out. They're now almost divorced, and what happens is he gets into a car accident and gets amnesia, and she shows up because she's his emergency contact, I think, and she is like, I'm here, and he's like, great babe, like, come kiss me. And she's like, what are you talking about? And so he didn't know, has no idea, like, that their marriage is falling apart. To him, they're still madly in love, and he is so in love with her, and he is horrified that he would ever cheat on her, and so he's determined to make her his. Like, he hates anybody who even looks at her and touches her. I love this book so much. This is one that I reread and highlighted and tabbed, and it's one of my favorite books ever. And there is cheating in those, so know that, but he does have to win her back, but it's more so because of the idea that he had hurt her. He doesn't remember doing it, but obviously he gets his memory back with this one. So good. Then one I recently read, I do have a reading vlog for this, and I just recommended this, I think, in my Right Person Wrong Time video, but that is Final Offer by Lauren Asher, because in this one, he's groveling for most of the book. The book starts out with after they had broken up, and like he broke her heart, and now he is back because of the will that his grandfather left for the 3 sons, and they all have to do specific things in order to get their inheritance for this place that's pretty much like Disneyland. And so he shows up, and he's a billionaire, so he buys her all these things and wants her dreams to come true, and so he just throws money at everything, and so she gets annoyed, but he is like, I will literally do anything for you, including addressing his issue with substance abuse. So he is an alcoholic, and he does have to deal with that, and he has tried over and over again, and something always makes him spiral again. And so in order to finally win her back, he knows that that's what he has to do, and so it takes him a very long time, and he really has to go through a lot and just face the pain that he knows will come with trying to stop and quit, because he knows it's going to be really, really, really difficult if he goes back to rehab. So that's what happens in this book, but it's so good, and it's long, but it's necessary. Like, he grovels this entire book to win her back because he knows that he hurt her, and he knows that he's still in love with her, and I absolutely loved it. It's Second Chance. So good. Oh my gosh. Like, I will talk about this forever. I gave this 5 stars. The first 2 books in the series were fine. They were like 3.5, 4 stars. This one, the best. And the last one I've talked about a lot because it was my favorite book of January, and I'm obsessed, and that is Little Lies by Helena Hunting. This one, they were friends when they were young, and she gets kidnapped, almost, and develops anxiety and panic attacks because of what happened to her. She has PTSD, and our hero is really the only one who can help stabilize her, bring her down, ground her, and help her through those times. And so the parents see that, and they're like, we need to figure out how to let them be strong on their own. And so then he ends up being separated from her, and they don't see each other a lot. But then something happens when, I believe she was in high school, and I think he was in high school. There's only, I think, a 2-year age gap between them. Something had happened about 2 years ago that he completely broke her heart. So now she detests him. Now she's in college, and he's in college. They live down the street from each other. He's still really good friends with her brother, and she hates him, but he is so possessive and jealous. And then he has to grovel. So she is finally like, you know what, fine, you want to be in this relationship with me. And it's mostly really physical for like half of it because they cannot keep their hands off each other, but she makes him wait. I love how she made him wait with the physical aspect of their relationship and really like tormented him in that aspect. But she's like, you are gonna work for me. And I really love that he had to work to win her back and gain her trust, and it was just so good. I was obsessed. Like, I already want to reread this one too. I'm so happy that I have the physical copy now because I'm in the mood to reread and annotate my favorite books, and this is one that I really need to do this year. So this one I talk about all the time. I talk about all these all the time, except for Power, which was one of the first ones that I read, but like, I'm obsessed with these books, and you guys have to read them. And they're all mostly books that I read recently because, like I said, I don't remember those scenes really well, and so I was going on Goodreads for books that I thought might have groveling in them, and I like word search for grovel, and I knew if it was like a book I was reading, and I was like, wait, doesn't he have to win her back? And like half the reviews are like, he didn't grovel enough. I was like, okay, no, that's not gonna be one that I'm gonna put in this video. So I have to research to remember what books did include groveling in them, and to me these ones did. So I really love these, and I definitely need more, so please recommend more groveling romances and check out the videos I've linked down below. And that's all I have. As always, thank you so much for watching, and have a good day. Bye.